Hi friends. So today we are going to talk of ecosystems. Eco means house or environment. System means a complex of network. So an ecosystem is a self-contained or a regulative system of interdependent organisms and their environment. It can also be defined as an area where plants and animals population interact with one another in their environment. Ecosystem can be large or small. For example, a pond, forest, grassland, a flower bed in a garden, or the area under log. There are terms used in ecology which include biotic and abiotic and the environment. This is an example of an ecosystem. Components of ecosystem. We have biotic and abiotic. Bio means life. So biotic components are living components of an ecosystem. Biotic factors interact with each other and their environment. Abiotic are non-living chemicals and physical parts of an environment that influence the functioning of an ecosystem. Examples of abiotic are physiographic factors like soil, grass, atmospheric. These are examples of abiotic factors that are being shown by the picture. Examples of abiotic: light from the sun, soil, water, temperature, climate. As you can see, these are non-living, they are not living. Biotic, like what I said, bio means life. So examples of biotic are producers are alive, consumers are also alive. Examples of consumer, they are herbivore, carnivore, omnivore, deuterovores. Examples of producer: green plants, bacteria, fungi, all of them are alive. Biotic components are living components of an ecosystem. Biotic factors interact with each other in their environment. The biotic factors include producers, consumers, and decomposers. Producers are autotrophic. They produce their food through photosynthesis. Consumers are heterotrophs. They feed on plants and animals. Carnivores, they eat meat. They are meat eaters, they are predators. Herbivores, plant eaters. Omnivore, they eat both plants and animals. Decomposers, they break down dead organic matter and recycle nutrients. For example, bacteria and fungi. You can see these pictures which show the biotic factors, ecology and ecosystem. We have habitat. A habitat, a place where animals and plants live. The habitat has the conditions such as light, temperature, and water that an organism needs to survive. We have a community. A community is made up of different plants and animals, population living and interacting in a particular place. As you can see, this is an example of a savanna community. For example, a savanna community might have elephant, zebra, umbrella trees, and lion. You can see in the picture, these trees, they are umbrella shaped. There are zebras, rhinos, giraffes. Population. A population is a group of individuals of the same species living in a particular habitat. Members of the population, such as herd of zebra, can breed to produce a fertile young one. Each population in the community is adapted or suited to survive in that particular habitat. For example, lions are adapted to survive in grasslands if they are well camouflaged in the grasses. Organisms in a community depend on one another. Niche. This refers to the role an organism play in its environment or the position it takes within its community is called its niche. Each organism has a unique role to play in its specific ecosystem. Leopards, lions, cheetahs, and vultures are all carnivores. The first three, lion, cheetah, and leopard, occupy similar niche. They are all predators and will compete with each other if placed in the same ecosystem. A vulture is a scavenger and will not compete with the predators. They can therefore survive in the same environment. The niche refers to the feeding behavior of an organism as well as its habitat and its role in the ecosystem. If an organism disappears from its niche, the ecosystem will become unbalanced. These are abiotic components: physical factor, chemical factor. Thank you. Have a nice time. Bye.